before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is part 3 of the Russian Endgame Handbook presented to you by Forward Chat. You guys can still get it free until the end of January, right? It's free until the end of January, and then it's going to be $17.99. As you see when you click on it, it's $17.99. But if you use that JC Handbook, you can get it for free. Subscribe since I was born. Facts. Hi to you too. What's up, Moody Roach? What's good? Hi, me on YouTube. That's right. Says Quantum Knights. Cool. Yep. All right. So we're going to look at all that today. Mate and Bishop and Knight. Impossible. Says Quantum Knights. Impossible. All right. So let's see what we have. This is the king, minor piece, and pawn versus king. King, minor piece, and a pawn versus a king. Okay. So first, let's take a look at positions where black is left only with the bare king here, and white's advantage consists of a piece and a pawn. Of course, in the overwhelming majority of cases, such advantage enough is to win. So white, like, literally should be winning in most cases, they're saying. However, some positions do exist where this advantage proves insufficient. In some situations, the piece or the pawn perishes, and in others, one cannot win despite the fact that white is secure against taking losses. What are they talking about? Black to move and draw. Oh, yeah, you just bring the king in. The king E3, yeah, here. Oh, shoot. I actually thought the pawn was going the other way. Wow. I actually thought the pawn was going to G1. Not even looking. Okay, so with G5 here. Oh, shoot. That kind of changes things. Is it, huh? The draw up. Love in-game, specialty rook, transition technique. Did I get you? You like that, Tinder? Yeah. What's the program? Right here, Gene. We're going to use Raj. This right here. Go. Better with something on the line. Yeah, we'll do another one another time. Block height. Okay. So this was apparently a draw here. Apparently a draw. Let's take a look at some of the lines. 95. Bring the king in. Hit the knight. 96. King F5. King F3. Hit the pawn. And then King G4. You're attacking the knight. Once the knight moves off, we take the pawn. If you don't, then we're going to take the knight and then take the pawn. So be very careful. Next diagram here. Black to move. White wins. Where's white going? White's going this way. Okay, let's see what he does. King in. Bring the knight around. Oh, the goal here is to usually get the knight somewhere around this pawn, but you have to defend it from behind too as well, which is a good technique. King E3. Bring the king around this way. Oh, yeah, you sack the knight. That's nice. King up. That's nice. And then push the pawn through. Sacrifice the knight. Very nice. Sacrifice the knight. That's beautiful. It says, now let's take a position of a second time when the knight and pawn are completely safe. So this type of position, this one is a draw. Here, white will not succeed in driving his opponent out of the corner. Wow. And the problem here is you need to do two things here, chat. You need to actually hold the pawn, so defend it, while trying to coordinate the knight to this square and give black a move. Anytime you step in, it's a stalemate. So you can never make any progress here. It's an actual draw, just so you know. Pretty cool stuff. Bruh. That is a draw. 100%. You automatically get it. Yeah, correct, Greg. That's exactly what I said. Absolutely. Absolutely exactly what I said, Greg. Right. And that's what it says. Only the knight can cut off the A8 square. Oops. Oh, they're saying I'm going to... Guys, never like highlight it. Because it thinks that I'm trying to like copy and paste. I'm not. You know what we're trying to do. Okay. Like here again. Like they think I'm trying to copy and paste. So they're doing here. So let's go back. Find where we were. Okay. Only the knight can cut off the A8 square, and it can only do it from B6 or C7. However, before transferring the knight there, one must consider that the pawn at A7 and defending this pawn can only be done by King B6 or King A6, which is a stalemate, like I mentioned. Very good. Very good. Okay, this one. Black to move and draw. Ooh. Interesting. So it's King F7 or King F8, but one of them is going to lose. One of these is going to lose. That's very important. That's very important. So let's see what they say. King F8 loses. Wow. King F8 loses. I guess you need this extra square to go back and forth. Let's see how things stand with King F7. So King F8, Knight B2. King F7, I mean, that's crazy. Like, I've seen this before, but I didn't remember. I didn't remember this. I'm not even going to lie to you. I did not remember this. Bruh. But I did and remember that it was one of these moves. And like, if you get it wrong, it's a wrap. Like, get the man off the board, start a new game. Right. So I just didn't remember which one it was. So I guess, you need to have that extra move. So king f7 is the better move. But here it's showing you king f8, knight b2, king f7, knight d3. So he brings the knight around, and then he goes knight e5, and you have to go king e7. So he's zugzwanged out, so you can't go king f7 anymore. And after you go king e7, he brings his king out. Right. So king e7, he brings his king out, and now he queens. So king f7 is the only move. And then if he tries it again this way, knight f5, and then he just goes back. And then king f8 and it's a draw. So that's something, yo, that's fire, chat. Yo, that's fire. That's right, Elfins. Very nice. King e7, king g7. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. Or are you saying, yeah, that's sweet, right? Sweet, right? You like that? Ram the man, thanks for the follow. That's fire. White to move and win. Okay, guys, so this is a solution one. So let's get the answers from you, chat. From you watching at home, or if you're watching this from YouTube when this posts. What is the move? White to move. It says white to move and win. So how do we win this, chat? Does anyone have any idea? White to move and win, you're going forward, by the way. You're going forward. You're going this way. You're trying to queen. King e2 mate, gross. Knight f1. Okay. Let's see, knight f1 from Macho. King f3. Knight f3. Knight is with an N. Yeah, knight f3. Okay. Yeah, I see king f3. I'm like, king f3, bro. What? King f3. Knight f3. Knight f1. Knight f3. Or knight f3. Correct, guys. You're right. Let's see the solution. The knight moves. Wait, what? Huh? Bro, what? There's no, like, what? Where's the solution? Like, the knight moves to d2. It just says the knight moves to d2. Like, bro, what? Bruh. Okay. There is no solution. Wow. The solution is there is no solution. So he's just saying get to knight d2. Just get the knight to d2. The knight moves to d2. Wow, I mean, dang, you could have told somebody like the actual move though. It's kind of leaving people out like that. Dang, white to move and draw, guys. White to move and draw. Let's flip it. Oh yeah, no, we're looking at it from white's point of view. White to move and draw in this position. What are we doing? White to move and draw. Either knight move, yeah. This one's white to move and draw. M5, thanks for the follow. Trick question, prank, yeah. What do we do? How do we draw this? Black is obviously going down towards us so they can queen. See, king d6, king d7. King d6 and king to d7. I believe the same, guys. Very nice. King d6 and so forth. Very nice. King d6 and so forth. White to move, black wins, so that doesn't matter. So why is it even a solution here? White to move, black wins, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, come on. Bruh. So why is that even there? Assess this position. Ooh. Assess this position. Black to move. Is this winning? Is this winning, chat? Or no? Is this winning? Or no? Black to move. Assess the position. Is this the same thing as the previous one? Well, I'm not going to tell you, Macho. Why would I tell you? The game's not going to tell you when you get this over the board. They ain't going to tell you. You need to figure it out. I want to improve my calculation. Any recommendations or do it a cheap way? Absolutely. Yeah, here, you can chess fundamentals for me right now. Shoot, get this book right here. Forward chess. Make sure you on the YouTube. Wins for black, gotta be winning. No, okay. Knight g4, knight e3. That probably works. I was actually looking at knight f3, knight d4. Literally going from, in fact, Macho was mentioning it, knight f3 and then doing the same thing. Knight d4, right, and then king here and then here. You kick him out, right? You kick him out in many cases. But maybe it's going to be drawn, right? Because the problem here is that I don't have to go king here. I can actually go down, right? So that makes it a draw. But it is still tricky. So let's see if there's anything else we can do. Knight here, king here. Yeah, we can't get the king off of f8. Maybe. Yeah, it's already there too. It kind of sucks. Eesh. Yeah, let's see what it says. White to move loses, black to move draws. Yeah. White to move loses, black to move draws. So this was a draw. Yeah, you can't get him out of there. It's crazy. Just move the king to the color knight. Currently in shuffle c2, c1, elfin with the win. Oh, let's look at the bishops now, guys. So this is, how many of you guys knew this? A lot of you, I'm sure, have known this already. A bishop, a rook pawn, like, right? This is a draw because you got the wrong bishop. So yes, I'm up a full piece and a pawn, but I cannot win this game, believe it or not. I cannot win this game. If king comes down to push the pawn, nope, there's no way I can win this. Literally, watch this. I can go bishop here, watch this. You know, I'm going, let's push the pawn. I'm just going to shuffle back and forth. And let's say you try to get clever, right? And you're like, well, you know what? Stop coming out the corner, bro. I'm tired of that. Well, now you're looking crazy out here. You know, you just literally stalemated them. Like, now you can't move anything, right? So, you know, it's over here. It's a stalemate. So there's nothing you can do about this. This is a stalemate. You don't have the right color bishop. If it was dark square bishop, you could kick him out of this corner and you could queen this pawn. So a lot of times you'll see that happen. Look at that. Promotion to a queen. Look, can I do that again? Look at that. It's funny. The one time blocking with your face works. Right. That's right. That's exactly right. So let's show this example line here. King g8. They're just showing how it would work. So he get the pawn all the way up here, shuffling back and forth. Nothing's ever going to happen. Nothing's ever going to happen. Stalemate. From this, we make it conclude that a rook plus a bishop does not win if the bishop cannot attack the king located in the corner. Facts. Exactly. Yeah, just skip the hard work of queen immediately. Exactly, Xanax. All right, SK04, thanks for the follow. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hold on. Is this just a win? I think you play bishop h7 and h6 and walk the king up. I think that's straight Devereski from Uncle Devereski. But I don't know if he could play king f8 here. The idea here is put the bishop h7, play h6, and never allow him access to the corner. And then you walk the king up, and then you remove the pieces when it's time. Let's see what happens. With black... Whoa. Oops. I clicked on another tab. Happens. Okay. If black to move, the draw is achieved by playing king f8. But it's white to move, so h6 works. It says bishop h7 is a... Oh, because king f6, h6, king g5. Wow, look at that. You couldn't play bishop h7. Like, dang. Move orders is important. Wow, Chess Rocks, what's up? You'll see. Yeah. That's important. That's important. So you had to play h6 first. You had to play h6. Thanks, Evil C. Appreciate you. You had to play h6 first. Very important. Very important. h6. And now after king f7, now bishop h7. Remember I was mentioning this, right? Now he can't get into the corner over here. We walk our king up, and it should be winning. Okay, king f6. We just bring the king up. Yeah, and then we box him out, and then we remove the piece, and then queen. Yeah, this is a nice way to understand on how you could do it. White to move, black to win. White to move, black to win. Huh? Oh. What? What? Weird wording. But it's white to move, chat. So what do we do here, chat? What do we do? White to move. yeah. How to lose correctly, right? Huh? What? I don't know how to. What? I'm just gonna say white. It's white to move. We gonna just go with the first part they said. It is white to move here.
Another one.
Yo, thanks for that. 35 months from Lorgan. Lorgan out here just beefy with the 35 months, looking like a big dog would because a big dog could. Bruh. Sheesh. 35 months from Lorgan. King d2. SRK. If white moves, reset the board, right? Yeah, let's see what we have. Boom. See, it says see diagram 33, bro. Man, you come on. Are you kidding me, bro? You gonna make me scroll all the way back up here? Diagram 33. Black to move draws, white to move wins. We know it's a draw, it's the same. Draw. Get on my nerves, man. We just do this. And get to the corner. Chill. Get to the corner. What is this one? This one here. This one is a draw. In fact, there's nothing you can do. Look at this. You know, there's even studies too where they put pawns like on A2 and A3 and it's still a draw. Look how funny that is, right? Wrong color, bishop. Wrong corner. Yep. And again, it's a draw. Yikes. The black king occupies the corner or else a square adjacent to it. What's this one? Show that black loses after king h6. Oh, yeah, king h6 loses. Why, chat? Why does king h6 immediately lose on the spot? 100% lost. Start a new game. Get the man off the board. King h6 is lost immediately. Bishops are stronger than knights, elephants. King g8, but 5 pawns, but look, 5 pawns is still a draw. Yep, even if you put 5 pawns on the A file, if you put all the pawns on the A file in those type of positions, that would still be a draw. Correct. Passing your surveillance. King g8 is right, chat. Great job. King g8 with the little Zug master. And you got to go here, right? You know? Then I think you go here too. Wait a second. This is getting a little weird. How do we box him out? Here. Oh, yeah. And then he goes here. Right. And then takes and push. Okay. Easy. Felt a little weird. King h6. Yep. King g8. h5. Even bishop d1. King g5. King g7. Need a way to move. Everything works. Everything wins. Great job. What is this one? This one's white to move and win. Oh, we got the right corner. Hey, look at this, guys. Well, we know this is a win, so let's look at the solution. King b2, king g2, king c3. And stalemate combinations are impossible here. But let's see how. So we're actually going to do this real time. King here, we're just going to walk the king around, right? Okay, king here, and then here, and then here. Don't push it twice, guys. Don't push it twice. Okay, check. I'm just making moves here. Here, right? And then here. And now you need a waiting move or something, right? Or you can even go here now. You could go here right now, and here he goes this way, right? And this is pretty cool. Let me move that back again. And I need another waiting move actually. So in this way, he could go to the corner as well, and then check, and then you could do it this way, and then queen, right? But because you have the right corner, you have the right bishop, you can now check him and you queen. It's a big difference, huge difference. Okay, that's enough of that. Bishop and knight pawn, guys, go through that. We want to keep it about 20-25 minutes for our videos here, so they're not too long for you. So now we're going to look at mate with a bishop and a knight. And that is, oh my goodness. Y'all ready for this, chat? Oh, here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Mate with a bishop and a knight. Here it go. Y'all ready? All right. Here it is. It is considerably harder to force mate with a bishop and a knight than with a rook or 2 bishops. Well, thanks, big fella. I don't think we knew that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think nobody knew that, you know? But the problem is that the knight cannot cut off 2 neighboring squares on a rank d5, e5 instance or a file, for instance, d5, d6. And besides, it's not easy to coordinate the activities of the bishop and the knight. As with other endings, we must force our opponent to the direction of the corner or the edge of the board. In this case, however, it turns out that it's possible to force mate only in the corners that can be controlled by the bishop. Therefore, in the presence of the following forces, mate can be forced on a8 or h1. First, let us explain how to drive the king to the edge of the board. Step 1, drive the king to the edge of the board. Let's go. All right, here he is. Okay, this one is black to move. Why is it black to move when they're teaching us how to do this? But okay, whatever. King e4. And then king c5. Okay, wait, what? Let me just click it. King c5. King e5. And then bishop d3. Cutting off the center square. e4. True. We could also do bishop d5, it says. However, it is better to occupy this center square with the king. And so we must drive black's king from his central post, trying at the same time to occupy the center with our king. Bishop d3, king f4. So we probably bring the king up. Yeah, bring the king into the center. All right, see you later, Bertie. Ellen. Great matter. Thanks for the follow. King e3, that is, well, obviously a bishop move. I move this anywhere. Yeah, moved it to the center. King f4. Now we need a reroute with the knight. There it is. Knight f5, driving the king to the last rank. The same objective may also be achieved by knight to c2. So if we go back here, knight to c2 was the same. These be hard here. And then king to g5, it says. Yeesh, man, this stuff is like, what? King e5, king g4, knight d4, king g3. He's getting closer. King f5, king f2. Boom. Now, okay, got him on the third, got him on the second rank here. Squares are looking a little bit scarce here for black. King e1, boom. Now we got him on the last rank. When you can get them to the last rank, you're starting to feel a little bit better. You're starting to feel a little bit better about life when you get them here. Okay, king e3 happens here. You're cutting him off. What happens? Oh, variation. King e3. Wait, huh? Stuff like right here. That's strange. Oh, they're just showing you what to do. They're showing you how to get here. They're showing you how to get to this. You need to get here first. Like get up to the back rank. That's the goal. Like cut the board off, get them to the back rank. Where you can control, the bishop can control the setup. Correct. This is the setup, right? They're trying to do the setup. They're showing another variation. If king e3, king d5, again going to the center. If king f4, you would go bishop d3. If king d2, you go knight f5, cutting off his e3 square so he can't advance. And if king c3, you go king c5 so he can't advance to b4. You're just controlling his squares. You see how you control these squares? King got to go back. King d2, then we come forward, making him go back a little bit more. Yeah, you're strategically cutting him off, like, and then get him to the back rank, and you need to get him to a corner, h1 or a8, the color of the bishop. All right, this is the goal. These are like the setups, the outline. What do you need? So you can start figuring it out. And then bishop to d3 in this situation. So starting from here, king e3, king d5. King f4, bishop to d3. Cutting off some more squares, trying to force the king back. King to e3. If king g5, we step forward, cut him off some more. So king e3, he tries to keep it. So what do we do? Probably bishop e4. I'm with that bishop back. Okay, I think that's it for this one. They're showing this. King e5, king e4. Okay. All right, so it says, now we must answer the second question. Once we drive the king to the edge of the board, how do we push it into the corner we need? All right, here it is. Boom. So we need to have him in the A8 corner. Here it is. However, before embarking on a detailed analysis, we make note of two positions we strive for. This is the positions we strive for. Having the king on b6 and the bishop on a6 is most favorable to white with the black king on b8. Okay, nice. Despite the fact only two white pieces are currently taking part in the fighting, the black king here is nearly immobilized, and white doesn't even need the knight to secure what he has achieved before the knight can deliver the decisive blow. Here's another position of the bishop at b5 and the knight on d5 and the black king on b7 is also nice. This one. Dang, look at this position. Yo, this is nuts, you guys. Look at this. He can't cross. Like, he can't get across. That's kind of nuts how he's, like, literally boxed in. I mean, he can't go anywhere. There's no way to get across this line with the bishop and the knight. It's powerful, right? Powerful. Shut off completely, right? That's amazing. But if you understand this about the pieces, it helps you understand what you're looking for when you go for this mate, if you ever have this type of mate. All right. Very, very nice to understand this. Okay, here's another one. Boom. This is the diagram here. The black king must be rousted out of the h8 corner going over to a8 or h1. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? The finale. Knight f7 and then king g8. Bishop back to e4. This is the easiest part, is when you get him back here. I love this little waiting move, and then I like this is one of my favorite moves, is bishop h7. And then once you have that, you go back and forth. You go back and forth. Boom, boom, boom. You go back and forth. So this is the technique. Once you get him back here, you do put the bishop here, and then you have to like, it's like drawing, call it the W method in a way. But it's like king e8, right? Knight e5, we bring the knight around, then we bring the king, and then we reset the whole thing over again. Watch this. Knight e5, king f8, knight e7. King e8, king e6, king d8. What do? King d6, right? King e8. So And then we're going to run through this again so we can see it. You can literally see it, how the pattern. Notice the pattern. King e8, bishop check, little check, light check. Boom. Bring the knight back around again. Right? King c5, bishop e8. Well, there's actually another way that you could do this too as well. They're doing it kind of differently, slightly differently, to be honest. But there's a way to, actually chess.com has a very nice feature for this too as well. They're showing you how to do it. And then you can do it in a method that's a little bit different, more pattern wise. This one's not as pattern with like the bishop moves they made here, kind of messes up just a little slightly. It's saying it's a second variation, in fact. So let's see what this one is. King d8. Let's actually see this bottom one again. Now, bishop b5, bishop d7, forcing the king back this way, right? Because if he goes here, there's mate there, right? So king c8, bishop d7, king b8, king c6, and then we get the king go to the corner. So we get him to go to the corner. We end up mating him. King d8, king e6, king c7. It feels like the king is getting away, but we have a move. Boom, knight d7. Beautiful move, getting some of the squares, taking away the b6 square here. King b7. This is nice, taking away a6, and you have to close the gap. So you're closing the gap a little bit. That's a sweet move. Bishop a6. Wow, sheesh, what a move. And then he gonna go bishop b5 after. Yeah, bishop b5. Then cut. You tighten it. King e3. Boom. Knight around. Come back around to him. Oh yeah, you played it a little differently. A little bit differently. All right, here we go. Mate 4. So we have the overall technique of like making sure that we get the pieces, we get him to the corner that we need, right? So the bishop color, we get him there. We got to figure out what corner it is, draw him back, make sure we cut off the board, and then we have to mate him in the corner that we have the bishop. So this one is mate in 4. It's black to move, guys. Chat, do you have it? Chat, do you have it? Do you have it, chat? Do you have the mate? Do you have the mate? Let's see if anyone can find it. If you have it, then you can put the moves in the chat. If you have the mate. I have it, chat. I have it ready. See if you have it, chat. It's bang, bang. Well, one there, and he has to go there and then there. Right. What do you have? If you have it, put it in the chat. Say you have it. Mufasa, thanks for the name. Start with the king. I see start with the king. Into chaos. Let's start with the king. Bishop f1 and circle the knight to g3. Says Laliette. Okay, well, let's see. Is my answer here. Mine was bishop f1. I like the bishop f1 idea. And after bishop f1, yep, there you go. Great job, chat. Great job. There you go. Casting against Beta. Look at that. Look at that. I'm loving it. He says bishop f1, king h2. Yep. Yeah, and after king h2, I was just going to go here. Knight f6, right? And then king h1, which is forced. I check, and then here, and then mate. This is my mate. This is the mate that I saw. Cuddly Kami, good job. This is the mate that he said. This is the mate that I was looking at. And the mate here is bishop f1 and knight f6. Very nice, chat. Clap it up again for yourself. Very nice. Very nice. Bishop f1 and knight to f6, okay? All right, and we'll end it here. We'll end the last one with this one right here. All right, force mate from this position. No later than the 50th move. Oh, wow. Right here, bro? Oh, no, we ain't about to do this right here. We about to take all this time. This is not for us to do right here. Not on this video, at least. 30 minutes. This is a 30-minute video so far. Oh, okay, let's see. In fact, with best play, 33 moves are enough to force mate with the bishop and the knight from any position. Wow, 33 moves. You hear that? Sheesh. 33 moves. You got time for a 33 piece? Oh, wow. Yeah, this might be a second video. Absolutely, Elvis. This might be a third video. Okay, here we're going to come up with some other ones. Obviously, this will be some more videos coming for The Russian in-game handbook, mate with knights and pawns we got coming up, minor pieces, exploiting advantages and endings with large number of pieces. Bro, what? Dang, that's gonna be, I'm excited for that chapter. But all right, guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel and all that other good stuff. I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Make sure y'all are following and have the description and click on Forward Chess. You got your Russian in-game handbook flowing, going through your chapters, doing your homework. All right, see y'all on the next one, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube. We in here.